Hey everybody, it's your career engineer right here. Don't get anxious, get prepared, get ready. We're going to talk about some powerful career tips for our military members, active, retired, veterans, and their families. So don't go anywhere. We're going to come right back with some wonderful tips. So, as you know, I always say, don't get anxious, always stay prepared. All right, so listen, hey, it's Veterans Day is coming up soon, but in my household, it's always Veterans Day because I am married to a retired Navy senior chief engineman. So every day we celebrate all that he's done. But we're going to get into some career tips today for our military members. Again, whether you're active duty, you're retired yesterday or last month, or retiring, or been retired for 10 years, there's some great things I want to share to help our members and their families to get some wonderful opportunities in this time or any time, whether it's COVID or beyond. So we're going to look forward to sharing some tips. Definitely, we want to make sure if you have any questions, share them here while we're live on all the different platforms we're live with. I say good morning or good afternoon to most of you. Make sure you can learn more about all the things we're offering, and particularly with veterans, we give a 10% discount, of course, on all of our service. Why? Because I'm a military family. Go Navy. So you want to make sure you visit TCE now often. And if you're not following us on Twitter and all these other places, you can definitely find us at Career Engineer. In fact, we're Googleable. You can find us just about anywhere by putting in the Career Engineer anywhere. Facebook, don't get anxious. Don't forget to see us there. And one thing that's very important, in addition to all the other places you're looking for jobs, check out our jobs.tcenow.com. It's a relationship with America's Job Bank. And what we do is post jobs opened today. If like tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, we're going to showcase jobs that opened tomorrow. Okay, from the womb to the tomb. So use filters and all that kind of good stuff to make sure you find the right job for you. Put in your zip codes and everything. But we like to find the jobs that were posted same day. If you are missing our TCE news that comes out every Friday at 9:05. Subscribe at tcenow.com and get your news. Get it. Don't miss it, because we put a lot. I put my heart and soul into that. And of course, radio show is every Thursday at 12 noon. You can hit radioshow.tcenow.com right now. Set your reminder so you don't miss it. And it's a live radio show from anywhere. Anyone in the world can listen, as long as you have a phone or internet. So we're really, really excited about that. All right. So here's what I want to also do. I want to jump to this and make sure you guys know about, again, join our network, mytcenow.com, because, our summit is coming. So you want to get your tickets for the summit. Military members, get your tickets for the summit. It's January 2nd. We got people who hire folk and people who are great entrepreneurs at the summit. If that's something you're all about, you want to get your ticket and be a part of that, no doubt. So listen, what are we going to get into today? Do I have the right glasses on? I think I do. A couple of points I want to make sure I share with my military folks. And again, this is whether you're active duty right now, you're retired, you're trying to get back in the workforce, want you guys to be prepared. So one tip I definitely want to make sure those of you who are still serving and you're thinking of getting out next year, 60 days, key here is the 12 months. Now, prior to the time I'm talking to you live, COVID was, wasn't around us then. Even back then, I would say, don't you dare get out 30 days and not have a plan. Start doing, I call it, your research for job search at least 12 months prior to your end of service date, right? Because you need to do some research to see with your MOS, what's compatible on the outside, wherever you're going to live, whether you're going to stay here, wherever you're based at, or you're going to go back home to your home of record. You want to do some research on who's hiring, what's the economic makeup in your area, what cities are known or what areas are known for the industries that you've been trained for in your career. So don't do that 60 days out. You're going to get kind of disappointed. You want to start a year in advance. And you can go to job fairs and virtual events and get some intelligence on who's doing what, when, and how. So 12 months before. So those of you getting out this day, next year, you should be starting now. You should be starting now to do your initial research. Very important, that MOS I'm talking about. You all have them. Some are, I mean, there's certain fields in the military that's definitely in demand. Anyone talking IT and data, come on, you guys are rock stars. And a lot of you in the military have your certifications already for the ones that are in demand in the corporate world. But there are other MOSs that may not be that direct. So there are tons of civilian conversions out there. I love Google. Like you guys know, I'm a big Google for Jobs fan. And you go to Google, if you were to type, I think I typed like military jobs, something like that, right? And when I got that, when it came up, there's a place for all the branches. You can put your MOS, and they'll tell you the jobs that are open right then and there based on your location on Google. So Google has really done so much now than back in the day when we got out. But you can go to military.com, you can Google MOS to civilian conversions, and you can get an idea of other jobs or occupations that's similar to what you trained for, whether it was way back when or today. So again, that's part of that research for your job search before you start getting out there. One big deal for military, whether you're, I mean, of course, officers, this is rock star stuff for you, but senior enlisted, leadership. I mean, who doesn't need good leadership, right? So your certifications, a lot of you have diverse work experiences and a lot of tech skills. Military members are famous for that. I mean, the E5 and above, a lot of you guys are tapping into that now. So if you're E6, E7, E8, E9, you're rock stars in all of these areas. So make sure you're shining that, not just in your resume, which is very important, but even your online places where you're networking now, your LinkedIn, or if you're in professional organizations, you remember the Chiefs Club, what have you. You want to make sure your leadership, your certifications, your diversity, not just, I mean, of course, working in diverse environments, but diversity of thought, open-mindedness, closed-mindedness. I'm just saying, let that also be some power stuff that you want the world to know about you. That is also very, very important. And everyone, this is something I do say for non-military folks, the power of the transferable skills, but definitely you all. I mean, think about it. Every time you have, now I'm going to speak Navy language because that's all I know. You go to a new command, whether you're on shore duty or out to sea, you might be an engineman like my husband was, but you might be doing law enforcement or something at some command. You might be doing something else at a different command, particularly when we were on shore. It wasn't always necessarily what your MOS was about. So you could be managing, people and places and projects and leadership. So don't discount those transferable skills that you have. You could be, those can be very valuable to the civilian workforce, but definitely if you manage people, project, places and things, that's powerful. So give yourself credit for that because that's very, very important. And in terms of that, too, as we're leading towards when you're talking about your interviews for veterans or when you're on that resume, you want to make sure you focus on accomplishments. Now, I know 20 years in the service, 30 years in the service, you've got a whole lot of stuff that you want to share, but you can't do that to the civilian world. Now, if you're going to work for the federal government, different. Give them everything. The federal process is a whole different beast. But for the rest of us, we want 2 pages or less. Yeah, we want your accomplishments. Yep, I want your performance and I want your leadership, but I want it offline in a 2-page document with all your wow. Online, you've got 8 seconds, maybe 10 seconds to wow me. So we've got to be brief. Remember, the resume doesn't get you a job. It gets you a meeting. So that's what's important. But still, if you make it accomplishment driven, if you make it accomplishment focused, you'll be able to get all those good stuff on it. And you have lots of resources while you're in the military and even outside. You have, I know in the Navy, we had family support services and you have TAPS and you have all this stuff. So be a part of it. Get it in while you can, right? Use it. And then when you come out, hey, if you're not getting what you need, yes, you can hire a professional career coach like me or others to help you get that work needs to go. As I shared earlier, that resume, I know you guys are awesome. I know you are, but we cannot have a 6-page civilian resume. It's not going to happen. So you have to find a way to have it powerful, simple, yet powerful, but simple, but yet powerful, right? And that's where sometimes having the professionals come in and to do the thing. So again, we salute all of our military. We thank you for your service. And yes, we're going to salute you all week. And of course, we have the Veterans Day. But in my mind, even those of you who are watching this after Veterans Day, every day is Veterans Day. Okay, every day is Veterans Day. Again, we thank you for watching us here at our TCE Live here, and make sure you follow us on all our various platforms and to stay connected. If you ever want to reach out to me, it's really easy to do. Just hit me up on my website. We have a contact page there. I'm looking at something here. Hold on. There we go. Thank you for sending that, but I couldn't read it. Got the different glasses on. But we have our contact page all over the place. You can find us. Again, info@tcenow.com. I'm here for you. And remember, don't just get prepared. And to my military families and the members, thank you for your service. Y'all be blessed, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.